everyone, we're going to talk about colinear points and coplanar points and a little bit about lines. So let's get started. This is a definitional type video. There's some examples as well. So basically colinear points lie on the same line. So say you have points A, B, and C. You draw a line through that. All right. That means they're colinear. You need 3 or more points to make colinear points. So 3 or more. They all have the same slope. Let's say we have 3 points here. A, B, and C here. These are not colinear because they don't lay on the same line. They don't have the same slope. However, we can draw a plane here, and that means they're coplanar. So coplanar points have to have 3 or more as well. Right? They have to lie on the same line. So if we look at this on this figure here, our colinear points would be this portion right in here, which is L, M, and N. All right. And then points for Z plane, this is called the Z plane because of the Z. All the points there are L, M, N, and P. Now, if you notice this Q, it's outside the line. So that would be so if you have points, say, L, M, and Q, they are not coplanar. So let's look at some more examples. All right, 4 points may or may not be coplanar. 3 points will always be coplanar. So if I have 4 points here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw this, we'll call this A, B, and C, and D, and I'll call this Z again for the plane. You have 4 points that are coplanar. All right. However, if you have something like this, A, B, and C, or let's call them X, Y, and Z, let's draw the plane. Those 3 points are coplanar. But if you have another point, let's call it W, that's outside, that goes up in here, then we would say something like Y, W, and Z are not coplanar. Planar means on one plane. Co means they have to lie together. So in this case, W doesn't lie together with the other 3 points. All right. Coplanar lines and non-coplanar lines. So we have, let's do a plane here. So if I have a line here, we'll call it L, and a point here, this is exactly one plane. All right. If I do this, and I'll put line L and line M, we'll call L and M are coplanar lines because they lie together on the same plane. And let's do one more. So I'll draw another plane here. So let's say I have line Q and a line O, we would say Q and O are non-coplanar lines. All right, now let's go some examples. So here's the definition. Colinear, lie on the same plane. You need at least 3 or more. Okay, so in this figure, A, B, and C are all coplanar. We could have another point here. You have at least 3 or more points. So if I have a point D, that would also be coplanar. In this case, the second one, D, E, F, and G are not coplanar, but D, E, and F are coplanar. All right, here's an example. So we want to name 3 colinear points, A, B, and C. They lie on the same line, and they have the same slope, and there's 3 of them. Coplanar points, we can do A, B, C, D, and F. They lie on the same plane. And then on this one, you could pick anything. Name 3 points that are not coplanar. We have to pick G. In this case, they did C, G, and F. Or you could do F, G, and A. All of those are not coplanar because of this G that's outside the plane. All right, so we're going to name all the points that are not coplanar with the given points. So we have N, K, and L. The only one that is coplanar is M. Everything else is not. So R, its answers are here. R, S, P, and Q are not coplanar. M is, but not these. S, P, and M, where's that at? S, P, and M. The only one that's coplanar is L. So everything else is not. K, N, Q, and R. I'll do one more. P, Q, and N. Those are coplanar, and also would be M. Everything else is not coplanar, and you get the idea. You can do these 2. The answers are right here. All right, and let's do the planar one. So name a point that's coplanar with a given point. So you have A, B, and C. So that would be also D, because you want this top portion of the box. D, C, and F. So D, C, and F. That means G would be included because that's the side of the box there, or cube. And then we have G, A, G, A, and D. So these right here. So that would mean H goes with this front part of the box. E, let's see, E, F, and G. So we have E, F, and G. This is the bottom part of the box. So the one that's missing is H. And finally, let's do a different color here. We have A, B, and H. Let's see where that is. A, B, and H is the side of the box. And the part that's missing is, part that's missing is E. So that would be the side of the box. And again, this is your little review there. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.